You guys put that thin blue line, it's almost like when you drive by and you see a Crip or a Blood wearing a bandana on their head. That's how the public feels about that blue stripe right there on the back of that thing. Right, that right there, that's a gang symbol. And instead of me having a cordial conversation with you now I'm pissed off. Because this is displayed. I mean, that's displayed for people to see. No, or I could talk to a man who signed up to do this job. That's you. I could say that you're the one torturing people with the torture cuffs. I could say that to you. I could say that you are allowing this to happen. This man just said a moment ago, you should go talk to the legislator, when I'm talking to a free American man who signed up to torture people. Handcuffs are torture.
That is your opinion.
Because let me put them on you then. Okay. No, come on, dude, put them on you. No, don't say they're not torture. Let's put them on you.
Did I commit a crime?
Oh, come on, don't be a coward.
Oh no, I don't. Put it this way, you're gonna back away from the car here.
I can stand right here. I can stand. I can touch the car. I can do anything I want to the car. You don't understand who I am. Listen, don't lie. Don't lie, Biggie. Listen, don't make me get mad, because what will happen is you'll face litigation. I don't have to walk away. You don't know who I am. I'm nothing like anybody you've ever met, brother. So I'm outside of a Pilot, a place called Pilot, where where all the truckers stop, and driving to California, and I thought I would just I was driving by here, and I just happened to see a whole group of cops. See all the trucks like lining up right here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheriffs. I mean, it looks like, I don't know. It looks like there's a half a dozen sheriffs back here, just kind of hanging out. And so when I see that, it gives me a golden opportunity to have a conversation, and that's the most important part. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, Sheriff, what's going on? I wonder what these guys got going on. Wow, what kind of trucks are those? That's nice.
What was that, sir?
It's a nice truck. What is that, a Chevy?
Yeah, Tahoe.
Chevy Tahoe? Is that what you guys driving now?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? What's your name?
Josh Vasquez.
Hey, I'm Chille. Oh, man. I'd love to have a cordial conversation with you with that blue stripe on there. Man, pushes me away, repels me like Raid. You know what I mean? Just like the camera does for cops, just sends them flying, you know? As soon as you guys put that thin blue line, it's almost like when you drive by and you see a Crip or a Blood wearing a bandana on their head. That's how the public feels about that blue stripe right there on the back of that thing. I mean, I wanted to talk to you guys, have a cordial conversation, but that right there is triggering. I'm trying to calm down now, Josh. I'm trying to calm down, take a breath. You know what I'm saying? Because what that does is that separates me and you. Right? That right there, that's a gang symbol. And instead of me having a cordial conversation with you now I'm pissed off. Because this is displayed. I mean, that's displayed for people to see. Man, I just want to talk to you guys about getting rid of those torture cuffs. That's what I want to talk about. I wanted you guys to, you guys know that handcuffs are torture, right?
No, sir.
You didn't know that?
No, sir.
Josh, did you know that? Did you know handcuffs are torture?
That's not what we use that for.
Handcuffs were made to torture slaves. That's what handcuffs were made for, to torture slaves. The shorter the chain, the worse the slave's behavior was. The shorter the chain, the worse the slave's behavior was. If you were allowed to drink water, then you were a good slave. But if your chain was too short so you couldn't eat, well, then you were a bad slave. And everybody knew that. It's a very common thing. So, you know, I always walk up and talk to cops. And I saw you guys back here. I thought, man, half a dozen cops just sitting here? Would love to talk to you guys. Because eventually, like, as much as you guys are trained to hate the public and as much as we're in a battle with you guys, we actually have to find common ground. We got to work together. And like right away, I asked you about the torture cuffs, and you said they're not torture.
No, sir.
Let's put them on you.
I've had them on me.
Let me put them on you.
I've had them put them on.
But let me put them on you. Let me put them on cop style.
That's only when somebody does something wrong.
Then they get tortured?
So they're being tortured.
As soon as you put on the torture cuffs, they're torture.
No, sir.
They're always torture. Well, let's put them on you.
It's for safeties.
No, it's got nothing to do with safety. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you put Velcro straps on me, one on each wrist, you'd be a lot safer than you would if you tried to pin. Because the three of you guys would have a hard time getting my arms behind my back. Tase me and stuff like that. Eventually, you might be able to get it. But three of you guys. But now, if two of you guys with a Velcro strap could wrap that around me and lock me up pretty quick, with just one big long Velcro strap that wrapped around my body.
Well, you can go to legislative and talk with them. Maybe they'll change it.
No, or I could talk to a man who signed up to do this job. That's you. I could say that you're the one torturing people with the torture cuffs. I could say that to you. I could say that you are allowing this to happen.
That's your opinion.
It takes a good man to put torture cuffs on another person.
Okay, that's your opinion.
So like I don't hate cops. I hate your organization. I hate every policy you have. I hate the procedures. I hate that thin blue line.
That's your right.
I mean, I hate everything about it, but more than anything else, like this gentleman here doesn't believe. Well, you're kind of old school, bro. You're a little older than me, I think. You're about 50, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a little older than me. So you're the old school generation from the Mullen Commission of 1994. You read the Mullen Commission? So the Mullen says that back then they really just thought violence was okay. So you have that old school brand because you graduated high school, what, about 89, 88, somewhere in there?
93.
90? Oh, so we're the same age then. I graduated in 92.
I'm 49 years old.
I'm 48. Happy birthday, brother. September 11th was my birthday.
September 2nd.
Would you look at that? We're so close in age. How do we see it totally different?
Well, the way all I can tell you is the
How
way
do
you're
you and I?
talking is it's totally different.
How do you and I see it different, though? I mean, forget that we're on opposite
Let's put
sides.
it this way. I got into law enforcement for one reason and one reason only. I went down the road one day and observed a family get killed in a car crash.
Uh-huh.
And a distraught. It got me pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I decided I wanted to help people. So I came into this job to help people.
You came into you didn't turn into a social worker.
And
You
I
didn't
can
go.
tell you, I've been doing this job for 20 years, and I'm proud of what I've done in helping people,
Ugh.
getting off drugs and doing everything else.
We don't
do this
We
job
don't have
to
a
try to
drug.
get
We don't
people
have a
out of it.
rehabilitation program. We got a punishment program. I mean,
See, that's where we're different. You see things different. You have a different aspect of what we do to what everything else.
you got a cage on the back of your car, brother.
It's supposed to
That's
be.
a cage. Well, most people.
Okay, let me put it to you this way.
Most people will calm
maybe
down.
what you should do instead of criticizing us is join us, and then you will see.
See, now listen. I've done this for a long time. I've done
This job?
No, I've done what I do for a real long time, for 20 years, just like
What's
you.
that?
I'm a constitutional law scholar. I
Okay.
teach constitutional law to millions of people around the world.
Okay.
And more than anything else, this past year, I thought I would travel the country and show that no matter where you go, there's corruption. And then what I find is that there's good people who sign up to this horrible organization, and you still push this mantra that you've done good for 20 years. You guys have effectively ruined our country. Everything
We
that...
haven't.
Oh, you enforce policies that you shouldn't enforce. This man just said a moment ago, you should go talk to the legislator, when I'm talking to a free American man who signed up to torture people. Handcuffs are
Again,
torture.
that is your opinion.
Because let me put them on you then.
Okay.
No, come on, dude, put them on you. No, don't say they're not torture. Let's put them on you.
Did I commit a crime?
Oh, come on, don't be a coward.
Did I commit
You
it?
just, oh no,
Let me
I don't.
Put it this way: you're gonna back away from my car here in just a minute.
I can stand right here. I can stand. I can touch the car. I can do anything I want to the car. You don't understand who I am.
The side of my car with your
Listen,
phone.
don't lie. Don't lie,
I just
Piggy.
seen you over there.
Listen, don't
So
make me get
just-
mad, because what will
you
happen
need to
is you'll
walk
face
away.
litigation.
I know the
I don't
people
have
you
to
are.
walk
All you
away.
wanna do is
You
try
don't
to
know
argue
who
with
I am.
us.
I'm
All you
nothing.
wanna do.
I'm nothing like anybody you've ever met, brother. I'm sitting here
Have a
trying.
good day. We're done.
I don't give a fuck what you are. Then drive off.
Have a good day, buddy.
Drive off. Why don't you just admit you've ruined our country and say you're sorry? You see, it's guys like this, the guys who are like 49, 50, that have ruined our country. And instead of actually dealing with the public who comes up and chastises him for putting the torture cuffs on people, he wants to drive away. And he wants to threaten me, a constitutional law scholar. I sue cops all the time. It's my favorite thing to do.
All right, man.
I mean, like, but you're young enough, you can quit. What are you, 35? You can quit, 25? Take care of yourself. That's what I'm talking about. Can't even have, you have a conversation with the guy who wants to run off. Can't take a conversation. You can drag someone off and kidnap them and take them to a fucking dungeon, but you can't have a conversation about your torture cuffs. You can't talk about the torture cuffs. You can't talk about it. You can't talk about it. Why can't you talk about the torture cuffs? Why can't we just have a conversation? I'm not being mean. I'm saying.
We're having a conversation.
But the
but
police
we're
have
not
I mean, you're a good man.
know.
You signed up to do this, and you torture people with torture cuffs.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, man.
That's the reason why I don't like cops, because of handcuffs.
I'm sorry you feel that way, man.
No, it's not that I feel that way. You do it, and you're a free man. Every time you put handcuffs on someone, realize you're torturing them. And if they're not tortured, let's put them on you. Let's put them behind your back for 20 minutes.
I'm not going to put on cuffs, but you have your right to your opinion.
But what I'm saying is, no, you should have the opinion. You're in the job. You can go to the brass and say, look, I talked to a guy, walked up to us for no reason and said handcuffs are torture.
Okay.
Is there
I'll
any
bring
other
that- I'll
way?
bring that up.
Is there any other way
Have
we
a
could
good
do
one,
it?
man.
You take care, dude. I'm proud of what I've done for 20 years. The guy's literally ruined our country. He's ruined America. He's ruined everything that we stand for, everything that America's freedoms is about. He's ruined. And then when I push back on him just a tiny bit and say, hey, he went right to how proud he was. Oh, really, brother? Take a look at our country. I'm glad you're proud. You've ruined our country. Every cop out there who's watching this doesn't like my video, I don't care. You put torture cuffs on people. You torture people under reasonable articulable suspicion or for your safety. He even said for my safety. Get the flock out of here. Go pack a lunch. You're full of crap, dude. Cops have ruined our country because of the policies that good men, who are supposed to be good men, it's just a few bad apples, then why are good men putting torture cuffs on people? Why is that happening? Why is that happening? All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Later.